When working in a lab, many impurities get mixed in with the chemicals. Due to this, the reactions do not always go as planned, and we often get a product that is lower in quantity than the calculations. In order to figure out what the difference is between the theoretical yield, which is the amount you calculated, and the actual yield produced in the experiment, you need to use this formula. It is actual over theoretical. Okay, all that times 100. Okay, and this will give you percent yield. Oh, sorry, spelled yield wrong. This is important to know in order to know the amount of impurities in the reactants, because then you know how much is real and how much is fake. For example, in distilled water, not only do you have H2O, but you also have chlorine, fluorine, you have a bunch of other chemicals. So you need to know how much of that chemicals it is in order to put it on nutrition facts, labels if you're selling food, or you need to add it into your ingredients if you're selling makeup. All of that stuff plays in, okay? So in this equation, we did this in the limiting reactants equation, if you remember, okay? This is how much was produced in the equation, right? But what if we only got 107.35 grams, okay? So that will be 107.35 grams produced. What would the percentage yield be? Now, this is a fairly simple calculation. We just have to follow this equation right here, okay? So let's use a different color. So that would be, as you know, this is the actual yield, 107.35 over 245.35, okay? All of this times 100. And what do we get? Let's use our trusty little calculator here, figure that out. Okay, so that gave us 0.4375. Okay, which gives us 43.75%, or roughly rounded to 44%. Okay, so you have a percentage yield of 44. What does that mean? That means that 44% of the actual lab or the actual product produced was real. The rest is impurities. Okay, so what we're calculating here is if everything was pure, that is how much you would get. But because there were so many impurities, only 44% of the actual amount produced is fake. Sorry, is real. The rest, like real as in pure product, the rest of it is filled with impurities like chlorine, fluorine, I don't know, oxygen. It could be anything. But that is basically it. Thank you for watching this elaborate session. Please continue watching to find out more, or look at my old videos. Okay, sorry, that was a really bad ending, but that is basically the end of it. Thank you for watching.